You guys already know what I'm coming on here to say, yo. Spurs, you're just a gift that keeps on giving, bro. I'll be honest with you, fam. Like, you're just a joke man upon joke man upon joke man, fam. How are you guys starting off the year, first day of the blood clot year, with a loss at your ground? You know what? It's been a long time coming, fam, because you think about that Brentford game, and they should have lost that game 2-3-0, fam. Then obviously Brentford went to sleep, and it came out 2-2. Should have never gotten a point that day, fam. But justice always prevails, bro. And now they got slapped today, fam. They got slapped. Harry Kane did not touch the ball for nearly 20 minutes. Are you dumb? Son, Heung-min Son, fam. I think his dad's comment affected him because now he can't even pass anymore, fam. The amount of times I've seen him overplay a pass or just not pull off a pass or bad touch or lose the ball. It's this game alone. His dad's comments have broken him. He wants to leave. I think he will go this summer. I really do. But tonight's performance, that's tonight's or tonight's, right? Today's performance really made me doubt. You know, you guys already know I said I think Spurs will make top 4. I said that's what I thought, but like I said, my opinions will keep changing. You know, nothing is dead set, you know, in football. But Spurs' performance today, man, like, there's so many incentives. That's the thing as well. There's so many incentives. Like, for example, okay, number one, it's a new year. New year, new day. You know, the first day of the year, you just lost your top 4 position to United. Liverpool won as well, so they're behind you, breathing behind your necks. You know, there's Newcastle dropped points. You know, Man City dropped points. You know, so many incentives to go and try and win this game, and also it's your first day. It's your first home game of 2023. There's just so many incentives, but what do you guys do yet again? You bottle it. It's a bottle drop club. A bottle drop club, fam. I'm literally, I don't know how. I cannot for the life of me, honestly, understand how people were saying, and I'm going to add Gary Neville here, because he's a wallad. Man said he thinks that there were dark horses for the league. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to remember that just because somebody used to be a professional footballer does not mean that they know football. It really doesn't. Gary Neville's one of the most mindless people that go on commentary and on podentry. He really is. Like, people think that he chats so much. He chats so much, like, with intelligence. This guy chats so much wise, fam. That's why I was so pissed off that we didn't make top 4, because I knew everyone would be like, oh, I told you so. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, sometimes that's what pisses me off, and they're not making top 4. But bro, people were saying that, fam. People were saying that. Not just him, to be fair. People were saying that they will come third. Oh my god. Oh, it's just funny, bro. You know, you see what they were losing to now, and rightfully so. Did they even have a shot on target? More than 2 shots on target on the second half. I was watching that game, I was thinking, I don't see these people scoring, fam. Like, I really genuinely don't. It's mad, because after the 60th minute, that's when Spurs remembered that they got to play a football game. But they looked shit all game, fam. And I don't even think Aston Villa were that, like, amazing. But when it came to the critical pass and pulling off the final passes, they were there. Do you get it? And, you know, Douglas Luiz, that was a fantastic goal from Douglas Luiz, I'll be honest. Luiz was just an absolute clown. Like, they need to think about replacing him first, actually, because he's going to keep costing them points, fam. But just everything about Tottenham today was so dead, fam. And it's just funny, fam. You know, because they're the ones as well, them fans, they always think, oh, Arsenal gonna fumble their bag, oh, we're gonna lose to this, gonna see that. I can't wait. You know what? I promise you guys for a watch along. I promise you guys I'm gonna watch along for the Man City game. I'm gonna give you guys a watch along for the Tottenham game coming out January 15th. So watch out for that. But fuck me, man. Honestly, it's just it's just ridiculous. How people still rate this team, you know. Jamie O'Harbour, what we say now? I remember when they got Conte, fam, and he was chatting so much shit, fam. Man was saying, oh, Arsenal, man, what's it called? Leicester, West Ham, watch your backs because this is a serious winner. He said, Tottenham are back. Man said Tottenham are back, man. Oh my days. You know what, you are back. In fact, you never left. You're still clowns, bro, to this day. To this motherfucking day. Oh, it's great, man. It's so great. Because I was watching that game and I just saw Conte just panicking, fam. He was panicking to the point where he brought on Jed Spence, bro. And you already know how he feels about Jed Spence, bro. But he said, nah, I am out of options, you lot. Jed Spence, take off your bib, bro. Start warming up. Don't even warm up, fam. Just come off and take off your bib and come up the line, fam. You're getting subbed on. Mad at it, fam. They were putting on players that I have never even seen in my life, fam. Who the fuck was that guy that looked like fucking he was from the Beatles? What's his name? I don't even know that guy's name, fam. The one, I think he was meant to come on for Kulusevski. Who is he, fam? Then they brought on this random brother. I think he was playing in midfield, you know. And then they put on Skipper, whatever his name is. Even Skipper, innit? Whatever his name is. And he brought on Jed Spence. I'm like, this guy don't know what the fuck he's doing, fam. And then you look at his starting 11, that defence. Fucking Longley, a Barca reject. Oh my days. If they have paid a loan fee for this guy, they have been robbed, fam. But Barcelona are good at robbing, innit? Like, they know what to do with the money, do you know what I'm saying? They know how to get their money. So, fucking hell, bro. But he is so wank, fam. And this Davis guy, oh, mate, just shit. Honestly. I know Kiboko died. I don't know if you guys saw that. But, bro, and what happened to Dyer, fam? Didn't he not say that he's going to be the best centre-back in the world? But he bashed the future best centre-back in the world. Awfully surprising, isn't it? Another white defender as well. Did he bring him on? I'm not sure if he brought him on. Nah, he brought on Emerson Royale. Oh my days, fam. That's how you know, bro. Man made little to no effect in the game. Surprise there. What a shock. Oh, it's just mad funny, bro, because it's lovely because not just because the Tottenham, you know, and that's our rival, whatever bullshit. Not really our rival when you come to think of it. But it's the fact that they put them above my boys, you know? And it's just like, especially when you see the way we're performing. And even as we were performing in the beginning of the season, even as we were performing the way we were performing, man, they were still saying that Tottenham will finish above us. And see you, man, let me say something about life, yeah? When you have hate in your heart, you can't grow. You cannot grow. When you have hate in your heart, to the point where you cannot even change your opinion, and you become stubborn, stubbornness and hatred is the biggest ailment of life, in life. It's the biggest ailment. Do not have it, because when you do that, you look like an idiot and no one will ever take you seriously. This is why I will never come on here and be just mad biased, bro. I won't. Yeah, I will take the piss, obviously, to my rival fans, but if Tottenham ever just turn around and do good, I will admit it. Do you know what I'm saying? But the people who were still saying that Arsenal are not even in this title race, there are actually people, believe it or not, you lot, that think that Arsenal not in this title race. Can you actually believe that? Can you actually believe that? It's just, yeah. It's just mad funny, bro. It's mad funny. But Spurs fans, let me know what you think, man. Is Conte still the guy? You know, I even saw what's it called? I think it was Jamie O'Hara that goes, oh, Conte's getting on my nerves. I was just there laughing, fam. This guy was proper bigging up Conte when they signed him. And now he's saying he's getting on his nerves. Hey, life comes at you fast, bro. But is it time for him to go? Or are you guys getting frustrated? Do you want Pochettino back? Because for me, as much as I don't like Spurs, I think he's the best manager I've ever seen. You know, Spurs were only on the map for me. I only knew who Spurs were like that when Pochettino came to that club. He is the reason why you guys are where you are. Not Daniel Levy, not the fucking owners. It was Pochettino. And he had little to no spending as well. So, honestly, he's your greatest manager. He's actually your greatest manager. He is. I know you've won titles before, but he's your greatest manager. I'm so sorry. Because, you know, at least in the Premier League era, he's the best manager for sure. Because what I'm seeing now with Conte, this is not football. This is Haram football, bro. It can't go on, man. It really can't go on. It's gonna keep. I mean, it's what's the word? It's what's the word people use? Oh my god, I have just blanked. It's unsustainable. Unsustainable. You cannot play football like that every single game, especially when they come thick and fast like this time around. You can't do that. It's just gonna keep catching up to you. And they're also in the Champions League as well, bro. I don't know who they're facing in the Champions League. I don't know. I forgot who they're facing. And let me know in the comments. But you know, and people think it was Conte is the reason why Tottenham went to the top 4 last season. Arsenal just bottled it. We like legitimately bottled it. Like even when you think about, there was a point when we bottled it like 3 times in a row. Remember when we lost 3 times in a row? And then Spurs were on top. Then they lose or drop points against Brentford. Actually, I think they lost against Brentford. And then we beat United. No, we beat United and then lost against Brentford or drew against Brentford. You know what I'm saying? So they were already bottling it. But then Arsenal just bottled it even greater. So it wasn't really a Conte masterclass, but Arsenal just bottled it. Like we just bottled it. We lost 3 games in the bounce. Like that's a big bottle. But you know, our team was young and everything. But now look how shining now, fam. 7 points clear. You know, I did now. But it's just honestly, you have to start asking questions. And I think he was talking. I think it was a postman interview. I'm not sure when the time frame was exactly, but I know he was talking about how was Tottenham were finishing and how people were saying after last season that they're going to be title challenges, and he basically said he was laughing, like he never agreed with it, and he even said if they finish 6th, 7th or 5th, it'd be great, better for them. I think he's maybe trying to infer to the fact that he wants Tottenham to be as low as possible for them to show the owners that they need money. But at the same time, they spent 60 million on Richarlison. So, and he's still yet to score a goal in the Premier League. I know he's injured right now, cool. But, bro, we played 14 games before the World Cup started. And he didn't score a goal. He spent 60 million that butter, fam. Crazy, bro. Son is having the worst season of his life. Harry Kane is still thriving, cool. But other than him, this performance today showed me that without Son and Kane, they are literally less than a mid-table team. They're facing Crystal Palace soon. That's the next game away. And I cannot wait for Vieira to beat Tottenham like he usually does, fam. Both in his Tottenham, in the point of his career at Arsenal and a managerial position. I cannot wait. I see them losing that game, fam. And it's going to be mad funny. But let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Tottenham. You know, is it the end of an era for Conte? You know, his contract is ending this summer. You know, will he sign on? There's talks that he won't. You know, there's talks that Juventus want him back. You know, you don't know. You never know. But yeah, let me know, guys. But let me talk about the other bombs of London, fam. Chelsea, fam. You know what it is, yeah? I think Potter is nearly getting sacked, bro. I think he's very close to getting sacked. And let me tell you why. I think they've won 2 out of the last 8. I don't think they've won away since he's been appointed. And they just drew 1-1 against Nottingham Forest, and they play really, really boring football at this moment in time. And look, people, you know, he even said it himself, you know, he uses Arsenal as a template all the time because look how long it took Arsenal, look how long it took Arteta, and nowhere there now. 100%, I get that. But the thing is with Arteta, and this is what I always say about processes, that there needs to be Riz. I haven't seen any Riz in this style of football from Potter yet. And what's shocking is that he's done that with Brighton, with lesser quality players. But yet, when he's at Chelsea, it's not showing at all. And he's got quote-unquote better players, quote-unquote world-star players. It's a bit weird, bro. And Chelsea fans, you know, they people have to talk about Arsenal being impatient. Chelsea fans are one of the most, they are the most impatient fans in the world. They already want his head. I don't know. I mean, they are going around Europe buying players. They're in for Enzo Fernandez for more than 120 million because that's what you do. Inflate the market. That's how we can't get Mudryk for 50 million, even though realistically he's probably like a 40 million pound player, but we move. You know, it's just people like them. They said they're willing to pay more than a buyout clause. They bought in Kunku. They've now bought what's his name? They bought a striker from Austria, I think from the Austrian league. They bought a defender from Monaco, and then they want to buy Enzo Fernandez. So that's 4 players, and I think they might try and go for Bellingham as well. Like, how can you have all of that and still finish 8th? I know these people haven't played, but you have those intentions of buying all these big players, but your current squad can't even play like they're trying to go to that level. It's insane, bro. They're buying all these players for Potter to get sacked. That would be mad funny, bro. And that would be the most Chelsea thing to do. Buy all these players. They literally did that with Tuchel. How much did they spend on the Tuchel? How much did they spend on the Tuchel just for him to get sacked? So I wouldn't be surprised to do that with Potter, you know. And if Potter goes, I think he gets the England job. I think he really does. But sometimes, you know, I don't think Potter's a bad manager. I think he's a bit overrated than people like to think. I'm not gonna lie. But one thing I would say about Potter is that I think the reason why his stat is a bit inflated is that people kind of underrated the players that he had. And, you know, look at McAllister now. He just won the World Cup, and, you know, now he's linked with the larger man. You know what I'm saying? And also, the people that have bought on this players that he used were mostly people from his scouting team. You know, yes, you have to be a good manager to know how to play them and deploy them 100%. But I think that's what has kind of inflated his value and his I guess his riz. I don't think he's like an amazing manager. Like, people think he's actually on par with Arteta. No, just stop. Because you look at the players that the new Brighton manager has, I've forgotten his name. You know, I think it's Zagata or something, I'm not sure. But, you know, you look at him, it's him out of players, and they're still playing well. You know, he's a good manager too. You know, especially according to Mudrik, you know what I'm saying? You put an Instagram post saying how you two top coaches, and I thought it was winning it. But this guy taking a fucking piss, but I digress. But you look at the Brighton manager, and you see the players he has, basically more or less the same amount of players. Maybe it's less than Cucurella, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, they're still playing good. Like, even yesterday, they put up a big fight against us. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I think it's low-key a bit too hyped up. But I still think they should give him time, because I don't think it's fair. But, you know, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea go on and sack him. But yeah, man, you guys should let me know in the comments below what you think about Chelsea's progress. Where do you think they will finish? I mean, right now they're 8th, so they're not even in Europe. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we did them a favour yesterday by beating Brighton. I watched that game today against Nottingham Forest, and I just thought, I just couldn't even watch the whole 90. Like, I was watching parts of it, like a part cooking, part watching it. Like, it was just dead, fam. And when I was watching it, Forest just looked like always scoring, bro. Well, not scoring, but like just dangerous, you know. And then Aubameyang comes on, misses chances, and you're just there like, yo, like, you know what I mean? You're just there like, you know, you just signed this player from Barcelona, you know, thinking that he's going to solve all your striking problems, forgetting that Arsenal literally sold him. Yeah. Like, we literally did not want him for a reason. And now they don't have Lukaku. Lukaku just come and said, doesn't want to go back to Chelsea. He really doesn't want to go back to Chelsea. He really loves Inter Milan. Aubameyang is moving shit. Havertz doesn't remember that he's a footballer. Like, he's just, you know. The only good player that I have there is probably Thiago Silva and maybe Kovacic. You know, Reece James is injured, but you can't rely all your shit on the Ellen right back. You know, if that's the case, then you have a bigger problem than you think. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Chelsea just bombs right now, man. Big bombs, bro. And if things don't change quickly, then we're looking at the, would it be the 5th second this week at this season? How many seconds have we had? So wait, Parker left, Hasenhuttl left, who else left? Who was left? Who else got sacked? Which obviously Tuchel left. Was anyone else? See, that's that Potter, that'll be the 4th one. And at the same time, it will be the 2 from the same club in one season. Is that a record? Or maybe Watford have beaten that, I'm not sure. Because Watford are another club that just sack anyhow. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, you guys. Chelsea are wank, Tottenham are wank. And yeah, top of the league, like we always are. You already know how it is with the boys. But just want to say, I hope you had a good, happy new year. Anything else? I'm really excited to start this year, see how it goes personally, and you know, just channel wise and, you know, fitness wise and just prosperity wise. You know, man should make money to get it. But I have really been appreciating the love. You guys seem to like my videos. That's great. That's good for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to that. Thank you for that. Sorry. But yeah, like I said, Chelsea are bombs, Tottenham are bombs, Arsenal 7 points clear. Happy days. Please like, subscribe, all of that. And I will catch you for the Arsenal versus Newcastle game, which is on Tuesday. I think they're playing tomorrow against Brentford. That's away as well. That will be interesting. And obviously Chelsea are facing Man City. I think like 3 times in like 2 months, or 1 month, sorry. So that's funny. And obviously we've got a game in hand with Man City to look forward to next month. And obviously this month as well, you know, it's going to be a hectic period for Arsenal, but let's see what happens. I will do a watch along for the North London derby. I will do it. I promise you guys, I will do it. Because I really want to do that for you guys. But yeah, just to say thanks. And like I said, please like, subscribe, all of that. Love y'all. Take care and peace.